Guys, you're welcome back to my channel. I am Paula Ekene. I'm a public health professional and I make videos to help you get your health and the health of everyone around you right on track. If you are an old subscriber, thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for your mails. Or for the new subscribers or new visitors, please remember to subscribe and share. You might be saving a life. We're going to be talking about dealing with the loss of a job. Right now, this hour, this second, this minute, someone is dealing with the loss of a job. The loss of a job can be really overwhelming, be it through being forced on an early retirement, seeing a contract work dry up, downsized, or laid off due to non-performance or any other reason. It can really put pressure on our moods, our relationships, our mental health, and even financial burdens. So it is important that we understand how much stress this brings to people in order for us to appreciate the ways that we can come out of this stress. How do you think you can go through these hard times, the loss of a job and probably the loss of your identity? Stick with me and let's move. I'm going to take you through 5 ways that you can deal with the loss of a job. So the first is grief. Grief is a natural response to the loss of something or someone in our lives. Nature has made it so that you don't have to think to grieve, you don't have to plan to grieve, so it comes naturally. It's good that we face reality and accept it. The job has been lost and it has been lost. It might come back, it might be reclaimed, it might be, you might go back to the job, but for now, it is important to know that the job has been lost, and that way you can channel your grieving to the positive. You can start off journals, you can start writing, your experiences, what led to the loss of a job. Are there lessons to be learned? Are there things you could have done differently? What happened? Are there things you want to voice out to your boss that sacked you? Write them down on your journal. You can read it to yourself. You can speak to them. Allow yourself time to grieve and overcome the sadness that comes with the loss of a job. It's important to also identify a silver lining. Probably you lost the job because you wanted to stay with family, you wanted to have more time for family. You lost the job in order to stay safe or remain safe, and a lot of other silver linings that might be there. In grieving, remember, we all grieve differently and it's a natural response. Allow yourself to accept reality. Look for a silver lining and look at it as a temporary setback. The second mechanism is opening up to family. Some people might frown at this, but it is important that you open up to your family. Don't try to shoulder it alone. Remember that you don't have to call a town hall meeting. You can start with one member of the family onto the other. It's not just about having to share the responsibilities financially. Family can provide a source of support, a source of comfort. You don't have to walk on eggshells. You don't have to pick calls in secret. You don't have to hide your mails from family because they might discover if you do not tell them. You don't want them finding out another way, and it builds trust and it helps open up opportunities. They could have referrals, they could have recommendations for you. They could also suggest ways that you can keep up with it. Family will provide a shoulder to lean on, a form of succor, and then they will also encourage you to spend more time doing the things that you love. Opening up to your family helps you solve a lot. These are people that you're going to be spending more of your time with now that you no longer have a job. So please do not hide your unemployment status from your family. Let them know that you've been laid off work. Let them know why and be honest about everything. You all are going to learn from it and move on, and sooner than you know, you will pick up. The third way is to stay strong and healthy physically. Stay physically healthy. You can take out time to exercise, ensure that your diet is a healthy one. It's not time to start binging or start carving, so that you don't complicate whatever it is. You're mentally not so strong, so you cannot afford to physically risk it. So it's important to take out time to exercise, especially if your job never gave you the time to do all this. So make sure you engage in exercise and eat healthy. eat veggies, take lots of water, stay fit, and you will stay positive. The physical has a way of affecting the mental. So fourth is redefine yourself. Find other ways to redefine yourself. We are often shaped by our jobs, our identities are often shaped by our jobs, but it is left for you to identify yourself some other way. The job is no more. I mean, you have to accept reality. We agreed on that. So you can find new hobbies, rediscover yourself, find new things that bring joy to you when you do them. Is it singing? Is it photography? Is it walking, taking a walk in the park? Savoring nature, reminiscing on the good things, good times. You can start up volunteering. You can volunteer. Remember, it helps you build your skills, experiences, and probably you can discover a new career when you volunteer. In the process of rediscovering yourself, you might just identify new areas that you never tapped and would launch you into a bigger picture that you never saw yourself in the first place. So take advantage of this situation, rediscover yourself and your purpose. Another way to cope effectively with the loss of a job is to reach out to stay strong. Naturally, when you lose your job, you would want to withdraw, maybe due to shame, embarrassment, especially if you're the reason for the loss. But it is not supposed to be so. Social mingling, social networks, and social events are ways that nature has provided for us to cope with stress. So do not deny yourself of this nature's beautiful gift. Try to reach out to people. You don't need people to provide solutions. You don't need people to say this is what you should do. You just need the non-judgmental, objective ears to listen to you. You just need a listening ear and probably a shoulder to cry on. You don't necessarily need a lot of people. Try to reach out to people like minds, people who have probably gone through the same thing you're going through, and how they came out of it. They might be able to relate to you. You might join job clubs. There are people who are also seeking for jobs, and they might be able to give recommendations, referrals, and all that. So please do not stay, do not recline or recoil. Try to reach out to others and get support. So guys, remember to subscribe if you've not, and turn on your button so that you get notification on when a new video comes, and share. You might be saving a life. You might know someone who is coping with the loss of a job. Please do well to share this video with them. Until next time guys, thank you for sticking by me all through. Thank you for your support. Thanks for the views. Until next time, bye bye.